Hello.
Hello.
Nice chatting with you.
And nice chatting with you too. So I'm here with Amanda Rodgers, who's a kinesiologist, and she's agreed to tell us a bit more about kinesiology, but also tell us how it can help us to detect what's going on in the human body when the human body is faced with radiation.
I have yet to meet anyone who doesn't test weak when you put a mobile phone, especially when it's streaming, into their hand. It's really nice to work with a body because a body never lies. And so we use, and every muscle also connects. Like you can use a muscle test. One we use often is the quadricep because it's a very strong muscle. So you can really see when that muscle goes weak. Any Wi-Fi or 4G, 3G frequencies that are coming in, the muscle will respond immediately. It won't think about it. It won't kind of wonder, is this good for me or not, where your mind might get too involved or confused. It will just say, yes, I like this. No, I don't like this. Thank you very much. So it's pretty miraculous. I mean, I still, now that I'm so aware of how much radiation is coming into me every time the phone rings, every time I stream a video, every time I do this, I still want to have that limited. It's not like I want to just think, oh, great, let's just bring it all on. But the effect I felt immediately after switching, putting that sticker onto my mobile phone, onto my laptop, onto my desktop, and onto my refrigerator was quite profound. Also, you know, because when I have animals and creatures in the house, I don't want them to be exposed to it. I probably take care of my dogs more than I take care of myself. But when Tim came along and introduced me to this Omnia radiation blocker, I was very excited and very intrigued. And what is so wonderful about it is it's instantaneous, and the effects are then, you know, continue. So in terms of electromagnetic energy and that effect on the body, it's very clear. You can see with a mobile phone, with a laptop, with any type of switching a light on and off, for example, any Wi-Fi or 4G, 3G frequencies that are coming in, the muscle will respond immediately. It won't think about it. It won't kind of wonder, is this good for me or not, where your mind might get too involved or confused. It will just say, yes, I like this. No, I don't like this. Thank you very much. I've been working with radiation for decades now. It's only getting worse and worse and worse. But it's the weak ones. It's the fetuses. It's the unborn. It's the animals. It's the new fresh things that haven't yet matured yet that are the most vulnerable. And this is why I'm terrified that young children are going to become ill and have symptoms. Well, if your red blood cells are fighting to function and give off hemoglobin, and if your whole body is going weak as a result of holding onto a mobile phone, then your adrenal function, your adrenals are kicking in constantly, trying to do things that your normal energy cycle should be doing. Which then puts a stress on your spleen and your pancreas, which could lead to diabetes, which could lead to chronic fatigue, which could lead to all sorts of blood problems, and inflammation, and then that could lead to osteoporosis, osteoarthritis. Certainly it's going to weaken the immune system. If you haven't got a strong immune system, how are you going to fight infection? And I mean,
everything, basically. Yeah,
really,
I mean,
there's just, yeah.
I think one of the things that was explained to me is that if there's a weak point in your body, it will kind of that will be exaggerated or amplified by the constant barrage of radiation, which just weakens everything in general. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, illness tends to target the weak spot. It's a bit like a bully. So if there's something that's coming into the body, and it will just go to the weakest point. Generally speaking, sure. I mean, I have yet to meet anyone who doesn't test weak when you put a mobile phone, especially when it's streaming, into their hand. If they're a good, strong person who fires on all cylinders most of the time, and they're very athletic and they run marathons and do all that, you give them a mobile phone and instantly their muscle goes weak. So, and then, so we determined through using some case studies today that the immediate change in the muscle, I mean, it was literally instantaneously. As soon as you put the Omnia sticker on the mobile phone near the SIM card, you could probably put it anywhere, but the SIM card is the best place, that muscle went from strength to weakness, or weakness to strength immediately. And then you take that sticker away, and then the weakness is right away back. So presumably that strength will remain so long as that sticker is on the phone. And we want muscles that fire well. We want strong muscles. I mean, it's the muscle changing is the clue that gives us the clues with which we know what the body needs. So sometimes muscle going weak is what we're looking for, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's going weak, but it's just making a change, and it means there's a relevance. But ultimately, when the body leaves the room, we want all their muscles firing strong and on all cylinders. Yeah, so like I said, it's not muscles we're treating. The muscle is the dialogue with which we ask the body questions. So yes, we're treating muscle, but we're treating the energetic response of the muscle. So we're treating the whole energetic pathway that exists inside the body.